So I was told to film our available gargoyle geckos. I'm going to try and make this video short and sweet, especially since my phone only has 12% battery left. So the first of the 3 available babies we have left is this little reticulated gargoyle gecko baby. Just standard color, gray, and of course when it fires up it'll get very dark brown, almost black in color. So really nice little baby there. He's about 2 months old. Oh, I can't seem to get him off me. Then of course right beside him we have this guy, who is a striped gargoyle gecko. It'll probably develop a little bit more orange, kind of like the orange you see here, right close to his neck. I'll actually show you also the adults of these babies. And then the next one we have here by himself, because baby gargoyle geckos shouldn't be housed together if they're different sizes, because they tend to eat each other's tails. And sometimes if they're big enough, they'll actually eat each other completely. And you can see this guy just peed in my hand here. But he's really nice. He's one of the nicest ones we've produced all year. And this guy will actually fire up almost completely orange. And usually we've noticed that our babies, who basically all come out orange stripes, except for that weird regular reticulated baby, that the orange will develop into red as they get older. So this guy is a really nice example, and he's still very young. He's only a month and a half old, so he should get really nice. Now you guys can see we have him housed in 12 by 18 by 18s. Sorry if I sound really stuffed up, guys. It's because I am. I have quite the cold right now. Winter isn't easy up here in Canada. So anyways, you guys could see that they're housed in 12 by 18 highs. Obviously you don't need cages that are so big for them. Actually, it'd probably be preferable if you kept them in something smaller, so they would have an easier time hunting down and catching crickets. You guys could see that actually this big cricket is not supposed to be in there. He cannot eat that, so I'll have to remove that after. You guys could see that we're feeding rapashi here. Put them in little tiny bowls. And believe it or not, a lot of people tell me that their geckos don't like rapashi. The reason why they think they don't like rapashi is usually because they offer way too much. We have to think that the stomach of that little gecko up there is probably the size of maybe about 1/8 of that little bottle cap that I filled with rapashi there. So it's going to hardly be noticeable, the amount that he's going to eat. And the bowl is just way too big on these guys, but I didn't have any other small bowls. So let's move down to the adults right over here. We have a trio in here, a male and 2 females. This right here would be the male, as you could tell quite obviously. So I really like gargoyle geckos. I find them a lot more tame, easier to handle than crested geckos. And I think that one of the reasons for that is just that the gargoyle gecko generally is a more robust gecko, kind of chubbier usually. And because of this, I find they're maybe less inclined to jump. Even when they're babies, you guys saw like they weren't really trying to jump. I mean, the second guy jumped a little bit, but that was about it. But you guys can see this guy is just super tame. Basically doesn't move at all. So that is basically how they look when they're fired up. Sometimes they get a little bit redder than that. And when they're fired down, they're this really nice white color, like this female over here. And again, guys, you can see super tame, basically not really doing anything. Super easy to handle. I really like gargoyles for this reason. Now when they're young, they're going to pee in your hands from time to time when you take them out. But other than that, really tame for the most part. Let's see if I can find the other female here. She's actually probably, yeah, down in here. These guys obviously really like cork bark, just like crested geckos and giant leaf-tailed geckos and, you know, the works, Cerasnorums. They basically all love hiding in their cork bark. So this is the other female. You can see she's also fired up a little bit. And I guess I'll show you guys a little bit of how we have everybody set up. So we have the 3 gargoyle geckos here set up in the 18 by 18s. which I feel is big enough, and we house these three actually together year-round. and we've had good results. You can see none of them are looking like they're missing any weight to them whatsoever. Beside them we have some crested gecko. No, those are Chihuahua geckos, 2 Chihuahua females, and then we have crested geckos all throughout the bottom. I'm going to actually show you guys some of the nicer crested geckos we have, such as the male, the Super Dalmatian red tiger male that we have here. If I could find him, he's down in there. He's not fired up right now, so he kind of just looks orangey, but you guys can see, really exceptional looking male. Super Dalmatian, tiger, and he's red. Fires up actually a really nice bright red. So he's really nice. He's just about our nicest male, I would say. And we do have some pinstripe males and things like that, but I find that nothing beats a Super Dalmatian crested gecko. And now I'm actually going to show you guys a nice blonde pinstripe harlequin we have over here. She's actually fired down a little bit. I should have filmed this before. She was more fired up before, but she's just super, super nice. She only has the slightest little break in her pinstripe right there. Pretty much 100%. Well, I guess you would say 99%. But yeah, you guys can see that for the most part. Even though our crested geckos are pretty tame, it's just, even though I have these really nice examples here, I still prefer the gargoyle geckos. And I used to like the Chihuahua geckos more than gargoyle geckos, but I find the Chihuahuas just, for whatever reason, when you pair them, I find they get a little bit, not necessarily aggressive, but more nervous. I find that once the breeding season starts, the male becomes just kind of crazy. He doesn't want to be handled at all, and just goes nuts. But yeah, I said this video would be short, but it still ended up being about 7 minutes here. So those are the 3 gargoyle geckos we have available right now. We're out of crested geckos, out of Chihuahua geckos. Still got lots of leopards. But if you guys need anything else, let me know. Alright, thanks. Take care.